play the Savannah Bananas. The animals themselves have taken the world by storm and been a part of incredible history, including the first ever fan-caught foul ball that went the way of the boys in black and pink. And John Boy was on hand to interview the guy that caught it.
I just looked up and I saw a ball coming at me, so I just decided to catch it.
Then, how about this viral moment? A bat ablaze. The party animals going viral for the first time and taking social media by storm. But it wasn't just virtually. They can get it done on the field. There's Sean Flute striking out former MLB outfielder Eric Burns to win a game for the Animals at historic Rickwood Field. That, a major upset early on against those Savannah Bananas, and you celebrate at home plate. Oh, Reese Hampton, deep right field. History, how about it? The first home run in Showdowns, and as you know, a home run in Showdowns wins the team the game. Hampton putting the party animals on top in 2023. Then, to end the 2023 tour, the party animals were down 8 games with 9 to go. How about winning 9 straight elimination contests to shock the Savannah Bananas with a run that we've never seen in sports to take the tour?
Cut out and missed! The party animals have done the impossible! They win 9 straight and steal the 2023 tour from the Bananas!
The party animals followed up their epic 2023 comeback with more fun than ever before in 2024. And wait, it's all coming back to me now. The boys in black and pink smashed guitars and homers in Bananaball's first ever game in a major league ballpark.
Jason Swan, oh no! No mercy for Roger Clemens!
And got some historic help from a special fan in the stands.
The bottom of the ninth, high leverage situation. Ryan Cox for the Savannah Bananas hits it into foul territory. Can a fan catch it? Oh, reaching over the ledge. Absolutely, but wait, pause it. That guy in the bomber jacket? That's the pitcher Drew Gillespie's brother.
Other special stops included LSU, where Tanner Thomas used his tush to launch a titanic blast, and the boys paid homage to a major party destination on the bayou. Dustin Baber brought the house down in Albuquerque, barreling a beer with Holly Holm and sending the bananaball back to Savannah.
First swing again, deep to left, Dustin Baber! Baber goes ball!
And the Animals even took Fenway Park from the Bananas, pranking the Fenway faithful ahead of last year's headlining tour, where the party really got started without those bananas around. We met bartending base coach Stevie P, took the longest beer chug in history, we think, please don't quote us, and witnessed one of the greatest moments in sports history, end of story.
And now with 2 strikes, he tells the defense to go to the dugout. The 1-2, oh my goodness! How does he do it?
In 2025, the boys in black and pink dive into their headlining tour.
Jake Skole, that ball had a family. He's hit for the cycle.
Taking the base.
Coming off of Noah Fisher, making more shirtless history in Miami.
That feels good, doesn't it? That feels good, baby. I love these dudes. I love this team.
Raymond James Stadium proved to be an epic homecoming.
Double trick play, double play after the 3-2-2 dance. Justin Baber's got himself a crew.
Former stadium repairman Sean Flute.
And now to be walking out of that same tunnel with 65,000 people here.
While Chase Acuff called his shot on a field he never dreamed of playing on.
Where exactly will you hit that home run?
Right here. See, there's a net right here. I'm going to hit it just to the left of that net.
Acuff sends this one high and deep to right center. So Chase Acuff, how apropos, the St. Petersburg kid, has the first long ball in a football stadium for the party animal.
We broke an 80-year-old out of a retirement home, and she gave us the greatest day of our lives and an epic hot streak.
Go party animals! Eat those bananas!
Certainly the spark that this team needed.
Fresh off a Bananas beatdown in Nashville, where everyone counted them out.
Golson's got the pop to win it. Liner! Diving catch, Chase Acuff! He called game! And the party animals survived! 4-3 winners here in Nashville!
The greatest party in sports is back, and this is our 2025 headline tour.
Last week, the headline tour began with a bang. two of the greatest games in bananaball history. On night one in Albuquerque, the Party Animals faced off against a hungry Texas Tailgaters team playing their first game ever. And the new guys gave the Animals a Texas-sized banana ball battle.
Back Denver! Moonshot!
After 4 rounds of tiebreaker showdown,
Right to ankle! Chase throw home! Are you kidding me?
Bryson Bloomer came up with the bases loaded and his mind set on ending the party in style.
Bloomer! Bloomer! Deep left field! Bryson Bloomer has left the yard! The Party Animals in showdown!
If you thought Game 1 was an epic banana ball game, Game 2 may have been even better. Once again, the Party Animals and Tailgaters locked horns and went into a tiebreaker showdown. But this time, it took one of you, the fans, to determine the winner.
Jordan Hussein is the fielder.
Oh,
Hampton
gotta run. That's
into
foul.
left.
Get foul.
If
Get
it's
foul.
fair,
Foul.
it's big time trouble.
Yeah.
No way! It's good for the fan! The Texas Tailgaters have won their first game in showdowns on a foul ball caught by a fan!
The 2025 Party Animals headline tour is off to an incredible start. And tonight, in Reno, let's make more history. Party on.
You gotta fight for your right.
The Party Animal team and brand was launched in 2020 as the challengers to the fan favorite Bananas, but now has built a huge fan base of their own.
Why do I only know about the Savannah Bananas? It feels like the Party Animals are where the talent is.
Noah Fisher, shirtless, home run. Wow! Dustin Baber, beer talk from the second deck, behind the back. Woo!
The Party Animals will be kicking off their headlining tour.
21 total games on this Party Animals headline tour, and over 230,000 Animals fans that will get to see these guys headline. They are truly the hottest team in sports. Swan tosses the cash in the air. That ball's out of here. Jason Swan, and he smashes a guitar.
Holly Holm sends him to the plate. Baber goes bomb.
Jake Skole, that ball had a family. He's hit for the cycle. The hottest bats in banana ball. And the craziest part, they can dance.
Brian Rodriguez, and it's time. Yes, the player dance. Oh, wow. I broke my chair. Swim, baby. Swim, swim.
Yeah, that's good. Dalton Ponce brings his infield in, a little boogie, a little groove. Swanee, first base, trick play behind the back, A-cup trick play. Dalton Ponce, you're a magic man. And they look good doing it. From Love Island to Banana Ball, behind the back, Andy Cosgrove. Nate Taylor getting funky with a trick pitch. Bloomer, third base, between the legs, bounces it. Jacobo, behind the back, triple trick play.
The 1-2. Oh my goodness! Gillespie, chills.
And the Party Animals are unbeatable. We are live from Reno, Nevada, as the greatest party in... And we are live from Reno, Nevada, as the greatest party in sports is set to blow away the biggest little city in the world. It is Game 3 of the Party Animals headline tour as a part of the 2025 Banana Ball World Tour, and over 9,000 partiers nestled amongst the mountains and casinos hope to see history just like last weekend. Welcome inside the Rage Cage. I'm Drake Toll, live from Greater Nevada Field as the Party Animals, winners of 10 of their last 12 games, meet the Texas Tailgaters. Now, for the aforementioned history last weekend that we hope to see tonight, Banana Ball was turned on its head. The Tailgaters' debut resulted in the greatest two-game combo we've ever seen, with both games in Albuquerque going into showdowns and finishing in a walk-off grand slam in Game 1, followed by a fan-caught foul ball to decide night 2. And if you don't believe me, roll tape. We send you just a short dialed ABQ. Bottom of the ninth, Brett Carson. That's a strikeout. Looking, we're going to Showdown, the Tailgaters' first ever game. First game, Jennifer Marcos Castillo. He strikes out against Drew Gillespie. Party Animals, with only one fielder in the field for the Tailgaters, just need to score. Instead, it's a dribbler from Reese Hampton. Brett Carson, very nicely done in your Showdown's debut. To the top of the second round of Showdowns, where Nick Lopez, hard contact, left field. There was no fielder. He scores easily. In the bottom round of round 2, Party Animals tie it up. This one, not too shabby from Jake Skole. It's 4-4 as we head to the top of round 3. That's when the bases are loaded and there's only one fielder. That fielder is Chase Acup. Positioned perfectly. The Tailgaters can't scratch up a single one. Then Brett Carson strikes out Noah Fisher, and the Party Animals leave the bases stranded as well. To the 4th round of Showdowns, where Bryson Bloomer makes banana ball history. Etch your name in the book, kid. It's a grand slam, the first this sport has ever seen, and it walks it off night 1 in Showdowns. Wild debut for the Tailgaters, who get revenge the very next day. Indy Stanley, the former Party Animal. That ball's so out of here. It's 5-3 now in the 9th inning. Tailgaters a commanding lead, but the Party Animals can answer. 2 down. Runner at second base for Jake Skole to the deepest part of the field. 440-foot pump to tie this game at 5. Then Brady Keiss comes out to pitch in Showdown. We find ourselves again. Plenty of time for Zach Watts, the star of the night, to score. When he does, the Party Animals can answer. Reese Hampton, one of the best bats on the team. He's just going to foul this off. It's okay. We're still fine. We're alive. Nope. A fan catches it. That's it. Ball game. Done. The Animals couldn't answer it, and the Texas Tailgaters had their first win in franchise history because a kid caught a foul ball. Only, and I mean only, in banana ball. Now, there was one guy who had a front row seat to all of the action. He is our Cowboy correspondent. They call him Brett Lopez.
I'm here with Joe Mikulik, head skipper here for the Texas Tailgaters. Also the best mustache in all of banana ball. And this weekend, you probably had a couple of those hairs fall out from all of the stress from that first 2-game series. Tell us about it.
What an electric 2 games in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We had 13 to 15,000 on their feet. Every game went down to the last pitch, and it was electric. We won the last game. We're bringing a Reno tonight. We're ready to go.
Nick, you coached about 700 years.
Well, Brett Loftus saying a whole lot of really cool stuff. Joe Mikulik, something along the lines of, man, I'm excited to be here. And we had a whole lot of fun last weekend, and we're going to be just all right. Even though we lost that first game, we came back and did pretty good. Mikulik has been a character and a great person to know so far. And Brett Loftus, I can only imagine that later on in this show, we're going to hear from you. But for now, it's time to get the fans warmed up. Before we do that, though, let's introduce you to some of those players Mikulik has raved about off the air. Zach Watson, Brett Carson, and Nick Lopez, who were great last weekend. Watson, a 2-home-run game on Sunday, and the first Tailgater to land a backflip catch. Brett Carson has not pitched in any rotation in 3 years. Didn't matter. How about a little showdown shutdown twice? And the guy was electric with his arm. Nick Lopez, last year playing for Kentucky in the College World Series. This year in banana ball, spectacular weekend for Lopez. Ball 4 sprints 4 times on Sunday, and those are the Texas Tailgaters who made absolute, again, history barely begins to encompass what happened in Albuquerque, and we can only hope to see it again here in Reno. The entire crowd on its feet here in Greater Nevada Ballpark. And we are just seconds away from the Party Animals live intro, where we meet the starters of our team.
Let's play it.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and partiers from around the world, tonight, you and thousands of your friends here live, and thousands more watching at home, have gathered here to witness something beyond your wildest imagination. From 6th Street to Bourbon Street, from Tampa Bay to Broadway, Party people come from across the globe to witness this. This is not baseball. This is the Rage Cage, where the wildest, craziest, and most electrifying players step into the gauntlet. This is a game of the fans, by the fans, and for the fans. But this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. This game is baseball by birth, fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God, featuring Lil Jon. This is the time for all 10,000 fans here in Reno, Nevada to get on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the greatest party in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bananaball!
And now the starting lineup for the Party Animals. Coming from the first base side, the center fielder, number 6, Reese Hampton. Coming from down the right field line, the shortstop, number 11, Chase Akers. Coming from the berm, the right fielder, he wears X, Jake Skole. Coming from the Coors Light Party Zone, the captain, number 5, Andy Cosgrove. Coming from the second deck down the third base line, the designated hitter, number 4, Tanner Tinder Thomas. Coming from down the third base line, the left fielder, number 12, Noah Fisher. Coming from the third base dugout, the first baseman, number 2, Jason Swan. Coming from behind home plate, he's the third baseman wearing number 8, Bryson Bloomer. Also coming from behind home plate, the second baseman, number 9, Dustin Baber. Coming from the first base dugout, he's the extra hitter, number 18, Armando Becerra. Coming from behind the first base dugout, wearing triple 7s, your starting pitcher, Garrett Delano. The head coach of the Party Animals is Mike Baba the Bases. He's assisted by Thomas Sim Shady Simino and Anthony, how you doing, Coronado?
It's the Party Animals and the Texas Tailgaters, and they're here to play bananaball. But what are those 11 specific rules of this sport? Haha, it's my boss, Jesse Cole.
The name of the game is bananaball, and this is the fastest, most entertaining game in sports. Rule number 1, win the inning, win the point. If you score the most runs in an inning, you get a point. The most points win the game. But in the last inning of bananaball, every run counts as a point. Rule number 2, there is a 2-hour time limit. No new inning can start when the clock hits 0. Rule number 3, if you step out of the batter's box, it is a strike. Rule number 4, no bunting. If you bunt, you're thrown out of the game. Rule number 5, batters can steal first. Rule number 6, No walks allowed. It becomes a ball for sprint until every position player touches the ball. Rule number 7, no mound visits. Nope. Rule number 8, if a fan catches a foul ball, everything's in play, so you better be ready. Rule number 9, the Showdown Tiebreaker. If the game is tied at the end of 9 innings, or when time expires, it is pitcher versus hitter with one fielder, and the hitter has to score. Rule number 10, the banana ball challenge rule. You, the fans, have the opportunity to challenge a ruling on the field. Rule number 11, the golden batter rule. A team can send up any batter to hit in any spot in the lineup. This is guaranteeing the best possible matchup at the end of the game when it matters most.
People await. The greatest party in sports takes Reno for the first time. And it's time to swag surf. People showed up at 9 a.m. for this one. A line down the block. And I'm just not sure if they even know what they've come to witness. Listen to this place. It is absolute chaos. From the berm to behind home plate. Take your energy meter and break it. It's time to party, and we start the party with the Party Animals defense. Elite as it is, left to right across the outfield, Noah Fisher, Reese Hampton, and Jake Skole in right. Left to right across the infield, Bryson Bloomer toes third base, Chase Acuff, the trick play leader for the Party Animals, is at shortstop. Dustin Baber, 58 trick plays for the Ginger Ninja at second base. Jason Swan off of first. Behind the dish tonight is Andy Cosgrove, Love Island's own, and he catches for Garrett Delano. Number 777. Let's introduce you to the kid out of Callahan, Florida. Delano's 6'2", 210-pound right-hander. Started his collegiate career at Brown, found himself out to Mercer. Was a Savannah Banana in 2018 and then said, I'm going to go into construction. Now he's going to pitch in front of 9,000 people in Nevada. Fastball run you 90 to 94. He'll mix in the cutter, the changeup as well. He's been maybe the best starting pitcher in banana ball over the last couple of seasons. Just as hot this year, starting his 14th game of 2025. And he'll face off against the Texas Tailgaters. Those guys are something else. This is the Tailgaters lineup that last weekend blew everyone away, hitting .375 and scoring 25 runs and 30 hits in just 2 games. The 1.076 OPS. The Tailgaters led by Marcos Castillo at the top. Nick Lopez behind him. Told you he played the College World Series last year for Kentucky. Brett Carson in that 3-hole. And if any of them reach, Indy Stanley, the former Party Animal who had a massive jack on Sunday, will bat here in the first. AJ Kirsch is on the field and has all 9,000 ready to party. When that clock starts here in Banana Ball, we have a 2-hour time limit. That 2-hour time limit says no new inning can begin when that clock runs out. And we're underway. Marcos Castillo, the kid out of Round Rock, Texas, facing Garrett Delano. Delano donned in a cowboy hat saying, me, 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 more cowboy than you. Nathan Neuer behind home plate. And with a little help from Neuer, it's 0-2. Delano way ahead. Garrett finds his call from Andy Cosgrove. Castillo deadly last weekend. Couple of RBI, worked himself a sprint, had a run scored as well on his 2-for-7 week. This time, no dice. Bloomer calls off Delano. Trick play opportunity is missed. Castillo will park it at first base. Bloomer tried to pop it up, and the ball just fell through his glove. Castillo reaches on a trick play missed, and now Nick Lopez to the plate. Began his college career at USC, found his way to Kentucky. He was an All-American last season in the NCAA. That's the miscue from the typically nails third baseman. Delano's got to work with a man off first. Lopez last weekend 2 for 6, but he worked 4 ball, I say but, right? It's still 333, Hall of Fame career. He worked 4 ball 4 sprints, had 3 runs scored. Pivotal part of the Tailgaters win on Sunday. Again, no dice here. But trick play missed, always in play. Acuff opts for the exact same move as Bloomer. He executes it. That's the first out of the top of the first. Brett Carson. You want to talk about stars, pointed guys who showed up big for the Tailgaters last weekend? He's maybe the #1 guy you circle. But he did it with his arm. What can he do with his bat here? That's what. Loud to right field. Skole a trick play opportunity. Will he opt for it? Yes, he will, but he'll drop the ball. A trick play miss. Castillo into second base by a hair. And after 2 trick plays missed, this show has started funky. Neither of those runners belong to Garrett Delano. He can only sit and watch as the defense allows 2 routine plays to drop through their glove. And now Indy Stanley from Cumming, Georgia. Once a Savannah Banana, then a visitor last season, the developmental team of Bananaball, then a party animal last season, now a Tailgater, and a Tailgater who very likely has grounded out the pitcher. That's exactly what it is. Well, that works as good as a bunt, which you can't do in this sport because not only does it suck, but you'll be thrown out. This is a huge spot for Mac Danford. Danford hit a massive home run against Drew Gillespie night 1 last weekend in the 8th to help bring the Tailgaters back, eventually tie it and go to showdowns. Danford's got a massive bat. Doesn't put it on display here. Pop up, Baber underneath it. Baber no trick play. With 2 outs, says, I'm not going to risk it like the rest of these guys. We're going to go out clean. Tailgaters will leave 2 at second and third, both in scoring position, and that flips this thing to their defense entering the field of play. We'll take you left to right across the outfield. Zach Watson had a backflip catch in center last weekend. He's in left. Marcos Castillo in center. And Brett Carson, not only is he pitching later tonight, he's playing right field for the Tailgaters as well. Munoz at third. Hussein will hopefully, eventually, likely be their trick play leader. The former party animal, their everyday shortstop. Jonathan Luders at second. Mac Danford off of first. Taj Porter, a staple for the party animals last year, will catch for Joe Sperone. Sperone, 6'3", 195. It's a pretty good frame right there. The Texas Tailgaters from Broomall, Pennsylvania. Westchester University played in the Atlantic League, and his stats in the Atlantic League last year were pretty darn good. 6-2, had 15 starts, 56 strikeouts in his 63 2/3 innings pitched. Here in Bananaball, that's what he did last weekend. 522, that was the minutes per inning in his singular inning. Allowed 2 hits, a ball 4 sprint, 1 earned run on 3 runs in total. And tonight, he'll toe the rubber from the first through the third for Joe Mikulik. Mixing things up and saying, let's give Sperone an opportunity. And he'll face the party animals. You don't want to be a pitcher facing the party animals here. These guys, 278 average over the course of the entire tour. 20-14 overall. They've won 10 of their last 12. And it starts off with Reese Hampton. Deadly. Former Charlotte 49er, 12th rounder of the Detroit Tigers. Also spent some time with the Bananas before settling with the party animals in 2023. It's Hampton, Acuff, Skole, and Cosgrove due up here in the first. Of course, you got to mention Cosgrove because the odds that Hampton, Acuff, Skole, one of them reach, pretty good. Somebody else do that math. Hamp takes low and in. Hitting .265 this season, but a .350 OBP. He'll work you. 19 strikeouts, 19 sprints, 1 for 1. And he's not afraid to take second base on a sprint either. A whole lot of speed in the leadoff spot for the party animals. Sperone, 3-2 pitch. And Acuff, a good piece of hitting to foul it off. Make it Hampton. With one swing of the bat, Hampton could also walk off this first inning. Another payoff. Hamp to right field. This is trouble. It's down for an extra base hit. Reese Hampton wheels past first base. Parks it at second. He's got a stand-up double to lead this ball game off. Welcome to Banana Ball. Just like that, we're one Chase Acuff hit away. The Party Animals leading it 1-0 and moving us to the second inning. Win the inning, get the point. That's the name of this game. And it's on the back of Chase Acuff. St. Petersburg, Florida kid. Acuff, .316 average this season. Chase enters with a 7-game hit streak. Can he keep it alive today? Been a Party Animal since 2022. Seen a whole lot of growth out of this program, and fouls the ball out of the complex. And oh! Dinkin' and Duncan hits the taillight of a white Nissan Maxima Arkansas plates. Acuff peppered up the middle. Hampton was retreating back to second. He'll park at third. They're on the corners for the Animals, and Joe Sperone, the pitcher for the Tailgaters, has yet to collect an out. And now you're telling me he's got to face Jake Skole? The last time Skole stepped to the plate against these Tailgaters was Sunday, the final game of the series in Albuquerque. He sent a ball 440 feet. Tied the game, down 2 in the ninth. The former number 15 overall draft pick in the 2010 MLB draft of the Texas Rangers stands in. Skole, deep to right field. Jake Skole! He's done it again, and he's walked off the first. A 3-run pump. Daddy hack for Jake Skole. It is deja vu all over again. The Banana Ball tour leader in home runs has been incensed this entire season. And like a broken record, X just gave it to you. Well, that was quick. And then the replay, just a mash. Deep to right field, pull side. Skole has made it 1-0. You don't get all 3 of those runs. This is Banana Ball. You win the inning, get the point. And here, it's time for the Party Animals parlay. Something we do a little bit different over here. Jake Skole, ball 4 sprint. Didn't get it that time. Okay with his result. I'm going yes there at plus 180. Ball 4 sprint or no? Yes. Garrett Delano strikeouts over 2.5. Also yes at plus 175. Noah Fisher, left field. Willie Logan trick play. Like our odds here. Yes. Armando Becerra base hit. He's been really good. Also, yes, minus 125. And the Party Animals money line is minus 175. The overall odds on that parlay, plus 4,058. And what do you win if all of those hit? Nothing. It's a Fugazi. It's made up. Use your Monopoly money, play along at home. It's just better than bingo. Bingo's just such a silly thing to do. This is, it's not, no, this is Party Animals. We do a Party Animals parlay, especially in Reno. There's your parlay. Write it down. We'll take you back to the field. As we take you there, Zach Watson, last week's hero, steps up. Watson 5 for 9 last weekend. 3 runs, 2 doubles, 2 home runs, 8 RBI. That's a lot of numbers it just gave to you, but they're all good. What can he do against Garrett Delano, who got himself out of a jam? Stranded runners at second and third in the top of the first. Delano been going to the fastball early and often. Told you he'll top it out at 94 miles an hour. Tries an off speed, and Watson's way up underneath it. Zach was the number 79 overall draft pick for the Baltimore Orioles in 2019 out of Louisiana State University. A stud in college, now a stud in Banana Ball. Watson gives the fans an opportunity. Instead, it ricochets hard off the complex. The beauty of Reno. Man, mountains all around you, snow-capped, and a casino within walking distance no matter where you are. That's a city drawn straight out of the Party Animals playbook. Delano's two-strike delivery. Whoa. Watson thought long and hard about it. The savvy left fielder out of Ruston, Louisiana, wisely lays off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And bananaball on a pass ball, wild pitch. You have the opportunity to run to first base. You can steal first base. It'll be the first time that a tailgater's done that this season. Zach Watson refuses to. He has not worked a ball 4 sprint yet this year. 3-2 count. Dribbler. Delano barehands it, loses control for a second, and that second is just long enough for Watson to reach first base. Miscues defensively for the Party Animals early on have been the story defensively. Castillo reaching the first AB of the game on a trick play missed. Brett Carson a couple batters later reaching on the same, and now Zach Watson reaches on an error. Travis Munoz. If he keeps the party going, the Tailgaters are in a good spot to tie the thing up with a couple of runs here at the top of the second. Munoz 2 for 4 in his single game last weekend. Cosgrove tossed to second. Zach Watson's under the throw. Chase Acuff never got it on him. Watson's in the stolen base category and puts a third runner in scoring position already for the Texas Tailgaters, who did nothing with their 2 in the first. Munoz had 1 RBI his debut game. Can double his season total here with a base knock. '17th rounder to the Chicago White Sox. Made it up to high A for the club. And now he finds himself down 1-2. See if Delano goes to the changeup. Curveball instead. Fans in the upper deck with a great opportunity. It lands in a sweep and off the hands of a guy who should have brought his glove. Still 1-2. Delano checks off Watson. Munoz deep into left. Fisher has room. No trick play. Watson holds serve. If you're going to script the way to get it out, that's a good one for Garrett Delano. At a Taj Porter we go. Mandeville, Louisiana. 2024 Party Animal. Played in 47 games last season for the very team he's taking on tonight. Made his bananaball debut with the boys in black and pink. Now he's a Texas Tailgater. It offers the fans a beautiful opportunity if it continues now. That ball stays in the field of play, and a diving Bryson Bloomer can't get to it. Porter was 3 for 6 last weekend and had a double. Saturday, Sunday double punch in Albuquerque. Over 26,000 people in ABQ. 27,000 plus will witness the Animals in a 3-game stretch here in Reno. 0-1. Make it 0-2. Porter struck out 43 times in 152 plate appearances last season. Nearly hits him. Watson can walk to third. Zach Watson reached on an error from Garrett Delano. Now he's 90 feet away from giving the Tailgaters their first run of the ball game. The quad father, Taj Porter. Infield in. Porter wise to lay off. Watson ever looming. Another 2-strike pitch. Porter goes foul. Tailgaters had 25 runs combined in their 2 games last weekend. They can make it number 26 in 3 games right here. This battle continues. Delano. 2-strike pitch again. This one's up. Count's gone full. A ball 4 sprint. Porter can go as long as he wants until the entire defense touches the ball. Payoff from Delano. Porter into center field. Hampton can't get to it. It's an RBI single for Taj Porter. His first RBI of the season. And that's the first hit of the game for the Texas Tailgaters, who've had 3 men reach already on defensive miscues for the Animals, and now they're throwing burgers and hot dogs. Who approved this in the budget? The Tailgaters are throwing cooked meats to the 9,000 hungry, sweaty, somewhat smelly faithful here in Greater Nevada Field, as Delano has picked himself up a double play. Help yourself, 777s, but not before the Texas Tailgaters strike and lead the second inning 1-0. Let's see that one again. Delano, look what I found. Easy toss to second, and Baber's right there on top of it. And it's time for the players to dance. Well, if there's one thing these boys are very good at, it's doing the whole dancing thing. Ryan Rodriguez, Dalton Ponce, Brett Helton, and Jake Lee Alios breaking it down as Joe Sperone comes back out for another inning of work. His team leads this 1-0 in the second. They're down 1-0 overall. And Mike Vava Vivacis, Michael, if you will.
That's what they call me.
Skip, it is so good to hear your voice.
It's great to hear you too, Drake. I feel like I have not seen you the past couple days.
Look, I'm right here. I'm in the crowd, Vava.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, you're not down here, man.
Just
it's weird.
Right behind home plate. Skip, as Andy Cosgrove comes to the plate. Your boys had an incredible 15-game headliner last season. Now you're right back at it, but this time it just feels so much bigger.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit at the end, but, you know, obviously we had a little taste of it last year. We got our feet wet. Please go foul. Beautiful. And, you know, coming into it this year, we kind of knew what we were getting into. We felt a little more comfortable, and, I mean, we've just been having such a great time so far.
Vava, what has been different about this headline tour, even just 3 games in now?
You know, the energy of the Party Animals is always high. We always keep a good energy level here, but really just the guys coming together and doing what we need to do day in and day out. That's anywhere from their hitting approach to their fielding work, and also the entertainment they have to do. It's like they're living 2 lives, 2 different jobs. So just the amount of effort everyone's put in this year is just beautiful.
Andy Cosgrove has himself a full count. Sperone's payoff.
Hey, yo.
Cosgrove.
Get moving, Andy. Get moving, baby.
Extra bases into left field.
Hold it up, baby. Atta babe.
Andy Cosgrove, a man amongst boys. Vava, let's go right there. You've got a whole new cast of rookies that have been incredible. Andy Cosgrove at the top of that.
Absolutely. I mean, what the rookies have been able to provide this year, you know, Mark is our designated runner. Man, the energy he brings every day. I mean, I don't think I've met one person that has one negative thing to say about Mark. And obviously Andy with the bat and Jacobo coming off the bench. It's just been, you know, we got Nate out of the pen. It's, you know, all the new guys are really doing what they're supposed to do. Right here, Mark, you're right here, babe. Good work. And, you know, it's just impressive to see how they go about their, you know, about how they go about everything.
Baba, you're in year 5. Year 5 of Banana Ball for you. You've seen this sport blow up from MLB stadiums to football stadiums, even smaller minor league stadiums. How has Banana Ball changed since you first got here?
I believe you asked which stadium that was my favorite. Is that what you asked?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, it's tough. All of the football stadiums have been amazing, all the MLB stadiums. But I will say, obviously being from Tampa area, Ray J was amazing. Just the amount of people, family, friends that I had come out, it was like a dream come true. So Ray J definitely has a special place in my heart.
Noah Fisher's at the dish, can tie this second inning with a swing of the bat.
All right, tag up for me, oh, that's over.
Deep pumping to right.
Here we go.
Ball is off the bottom of the wall.
Right there. Not a big fish.
Fisher hightails it into second base. Baba, we talked about the rookies. You've got sophomores like Dalton Ponce and Noah Fisher, guys like that who have been fantastic.
So, you know, it's funny, with the sophomore class, they, oh, let me get off this field here before I get hit by a ball. The sophomore class has been amazing. I mean, talk about guys coming in 1 year under their belt and just being true professionals. You know, Fisher from this year to last, unbelievable the improvements he's made. Ponce has been dialing up and them out. I've had the pleasure of catching him a bunch, which has been unbelievable. So it's really nice to have a sophomore class that's so strong and so intelligent, really working with the rookies. It's been really nice to see how they all get along.
Jason Swan to Jordan Hussein,
right
chance for
here.
a trick play. He collects it. There are now 2 down after the ground out, but the Party Animals have the inning-winning run 90 feet away in Noah Fisher with Bryson Bloomer to the plate.
We got 2.
Baba, if you're Bryson Bloomer right here, what's your approach?
Wow, here we go. It is loud down here, Drake. I apologize if you're asking me a question. Oh, what we got? Get down.
Nowhere to left, what a diving play!
What a play.
Zach Watson saves the inning for the Tailgaters. It's tied 1-1 in the second, 1 point to 0 overall. Mike Vivacis, thank you very much.
Absolutely, Drake. It was a pleasure, buddy.
Let's see a replay of what Zach Watson just did. Star power, star potential, a star in the making. Watson, just enough room, lands on his stomach, collects the out for the Tailgaters. And the Party Animals send the defense back out as we go to the top of the third. As we do, if you want in on the action, come hang out with us. Banana Land at Sea, February 9th through the 13th. Mike Vivacis to Garrett Delano. The Tailgaters will be there. All of the Party Animals and 2 brand new teams that will debut in the Double BCL next season. All of them at sea from Tampa to Cozumel. You don't want to miss it. There's a QR code there. It's the technology thing where you scan it with your phone and it pulls up a link and you can send your entire family on a ship confined with the stars of this sport for 4 or 5 days. We're a little far away from Tampa or Cozumel, but that's the beautiful backdrop of Reno, Nevada. A hop, skip, and a jump from Lake Tahoe. The entire organization spent a few hours out there. What is he doing? Garrett Delano in a Reno 911 uniform. Facing former teammate Jordan Hussein. Pas de bourrée, kickball change. That's great. Delano said, when in Reno, let's pay homage to one of TV's great sitcoms.
in his finest police outfit with the shorts still certainly cut off. Hussein, the Houston, Texas product. Good rip. Just foul. Played in 71 games for the Party Animals last season, 152 plate appearances. Now he dons the blue. Delano has him in a 1-2. Off speed, way out. Hussein knows his former teammate too well to bite. Another 2-strike offer. And another full count. Delano's had 3 of them now in this game. With nobody out, nobody on, payoff. Does not pay off. Hussein can go as far as he wants until the entire defense touches the ball. He wants second. Is he there? No, he's not. Hussein got greedy. And the veteran Party Animals defense cuts him down, trying to take 2. You're not getting a free 90 from Jake Skole. X just gave it to you. Ball 4 sprint somehow works out as an out for the Party Animals, and the lineup flips back over with Marcos Castillo. 0 for 1 today, but reached safely on a trick play missed, and the infield's coming in. What is this? Garrett Delano, what are you doing? He seems confused. Everyone seems confused. Not anymore. They're going to church clap. A Delano 2-2. We don't church clap enough around these parts anymore. And it's about the only dance that Garrett Delano agrees to do. Castillo takes out. Delano struggling with the control here in the third. 3-0, Castillo swinging, and to his advantage. Extra bases, Marcos Castillo. Stand up double. Tossing the lariat. Celebrating with his boys. And a replay of a strong base knock. Castillo has reached twice now in his 2 plate appearances. Delano wanted him. Nick Lopez, he's the guy that worked 4 ball 4 sprints last Sunday. So Delano's going to have to put it in the zone for Lopez to want it. Santa Ana, California's own. Turned Texas Tailgater. Hit .345 his senior year at Kentucky last year. And you see more of that plate presence. Bright blue mustache comes in handy, though not a very good tool for picking up girls. Lopez to Baber between the legs. Baber boots it. They're on the corners for the Tailgaters. That is the 3rd trick play missed of the game for the Party Animals. Bloomer, Skole, Baber, all 3 have come from different animals. The team now has more trick plays missed than trick plays successfully garnered. Brett Carson, plenty deep enough to score Castillo. Fisher's relay in. No need for a throw. A Brett Carson sac fly. And now the Tailgaters send out Jimmy Strings. That's a mighty fine a strumming. If you're going to play in Texas,
You gotta have a fiddle in the band. James Strings has left this complex stunned. Get down the fiddle, get down the bow. Be not fooled, though. He's from Connecticut. He called it a violin up until like last week. Indy Stanley. Columbia College's own. A party animal last year. Played in 7 games for those boys. Was a double shy of the cycle on Sunday. Integral part of the Tailgaters' first win in program history. Delano's got him in a 2-2. 2-strike offer. Righty won't even check Lopez. And Fisher has complete and utter unlimited range. Collects the out. And we send it to Joey Chabala.
There are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. Look around. That's enough to fill this stadium over 50 times with children and teens in foster care. To raise awareness and support this community, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of Bananaball. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, we are celebrating the Irk family. Right here in Nevada, there are over 4,000 children and teens experiencing foster care and a little over 1,000 foster families, which means this community is in dire need of additional foster parents. Cassie, Joseph, and their 2 biological children became a licensed foster family 8 years ago and welcomed 10 children and teens into their home and adopted 2 into their family forever. Fans, please help us celebrate this incredible family for making a difference right here in the foster care community.
It is one of the coolest moments you can find in sports. A cause that transcends the competition. Both of these teams meeting at home plate in the name of Bananas Foster. The Irk family making a difference right here in Nevada. You can text Bananas to 50155 or scan the QR code to support and learn more about Bananas Foster, the nonprofit organization of Bananaball. And Dustin Baber, who's about to step to the plate, is doing a 24-hour live stream on social media. Coming up in a couple of weeks, raising money for Bananas Foster. Again, that cause that both teams can get behind. Joe Sperone is back out. He allowed a 3-run home run from Jake Skole in the first inning. That gave the Party Animals a 1-0 lead. The Tailgaters would play to run in the top of the second. The Animals would match it, keeping this game at 1-0. But after scoring 1 in the top of the third, if Sperone can pitch it clean to 9, 10, and 1 in the batting order, the Tailgaters will match this game 1-1. To start his outing, Sperone allowed a double, a single, a home run, and another double. Since then, he's retired 3 of 4 batters. Just took us a little bit of time, just some time to settle in. He finds himself in a hole against Baber. Dustin Baber ripped!
The Ginger Ninja. Zach Watson stops it, but Baber wants second. Baber slides in. He's out. He's so out. Zach Watson from deep left field. I can backflip catch. I can hit home runs. I can win you the game in showdowns. I can dive and catch. And I've got a cannon.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. We have a fan.
And the fans are going to challenge it. Oh, buddy. Let's see some replays, baby. She says no. That umpire is incorrect. And I'm going to need to see something that's not this. Show me literally any replay of the thing that we just saw. She looks beautiful. I love her. Her hair is spectacular. Here we go. Okay. Baber's off the bag there from what I'm seeing so far, but that's the first replay. Our minute timer has begun. We have 1 minute to decide here. Slow this one down. Baber's safe initially. That's what it is. Baber comes off the bag and is tagged. This call might be confirmed. There's zero way to overturn it. Baber is out at second base. Justin Baber out at second base. No two ways around it. Baber knew about it, too. Oftentimes, you can tell by a player's reaction. He wasn't mad at the umpire. He's mad at himself. And a fan challenge wasted. So Baber credited with a base hit. But he's not on base. Armando Becerra, who came up huge when the Party Animals were shorthanded a couple of weeks ago at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, the home of the Tennessee Titans. Found himself much more consistently in the lineup since then. Shallow right field, Jonathan Looters. Looters! Sunshine! Makes it 2 outs now. And Sperone, after allowing a anticlimactic single to Dustin Baber, watch Zach Watson bail him out. Collects it out of Becerra, and now deals to Reese Hampton. Hampton did not like that call. And the longtime Detroit Tigers minor leaguer is correct. Count even at 1-1. Hampton is 1 for 1 with a double against Sperone today. Hampton, 2 for 2. This one a single just past Sperone's glove. And now Chase Acuff, who was in the 5-hole last weekend, stands in the 2-hole today instead of Jake Skole, who's been bumped to 3. And now he could tie this inning, or Joe Sperone could tie the ball game. Chase is 1 for 1. Singled against Joe Sperone earlier. Acuff thought he watched it outside. Instead, it's 1-2. Woo! Sperone, the stutter step. Acuff launched into left. Chase Acuff. No way! Zach Watson! You are a man possessed! Jumping grab to save the inning for the Tailgaters. And this game is tied at a point apiece. How did he do it? I don't understand. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. He hits bombs, he backflips, and he does that. Zach Watson, wow. You've just sent us loudly into the helium karaoke.
Helium karaoke, and you, the fans, are going to decide who the winner is. So, leading us off, singing Hit Me Baby one more time, give it up for John.
Hit me baby
time.
All right, yeah, John, we got it. All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is Austin.
Pour some sugar on me. In the name of love, pour some sugar on me.
Very good. And last but not least, singing I Will Always Love You, it's Ryan. All right, fans, we got to vote. Was our winner John?
Well, that was something else.
Was our winner Austin?
The helium karaoke. Thank you, Cowboy Garrett. Congratulations to the guy in the A's shirt. And with Mac Danford at the plate, we say hello to Chase Acuff.
How we doing, everyone?
Chase, how the heck are you?
I'm pretty good, Drake. Just glad to be out of the casino, to be honest.
You know, they don't have clocks in those for a reason.
Yeah.
At least this one has windows so Sean Fluke can see the sun come up.
I'm getting a lot of static right now. This crowd's pretty loud.
Chase, talk to me about this crowd. The crowds across the headline tour so far. Everything's been so electric.
Yeah, Reno, they came to party. Similar to Las Vegas. This city runs off partying. So naturally they just gravitate to the party animals. And this Tailgaters team, they can party too. So two good teams for the city.
I've seen arguably more tailgaters in the casino than party animals so far.
You see more tailgaters?
More tailgaters. I don't know what's happened this year to the boys, but we're kind of starting to be lame.
Yeah, we're slacking a little bit. We need to get a big craps table going. Get Brett Helton rolling. I think we get a couple of hot rolls. We'll be good.
Yeah, Brett's down like $1,000 this week though, so that's why he's taking it easy. Full count from Delano to Danford. Payoff pitch.
Oh no!
Just past the diving glove of Acuff. Chase, what'd you see?
I saw a chopping ball, and it went right under my glove. That was tough. 2-ball right here. Baby, let's roll it. I gotta have that though. We're shaking off the rust from the casino.
What's the trick play plan here for a double play?
If I'm in the running lane right here, we'll go behind the back bounce pass. Anything to my right, simple bounce to Baber. As we get closer to the bag, we can get more tricky with it. Hey, Baber, give and go. Give and go. All right, we're gonna go give and go close to the bag. Oh, 2 balls.
Give and go the call. Now it's up to Delano to.
Yeah, give and go the call. Baber's gonna lay it up over his shoulder. He's gonna make it out second. I'll make third first. Come on. Oh.
Instead, Zach Watson stays hot.
Oh, I could have fired that to first. Good throw by Reeser.
Mac Danford into third base. They're on the corners. And Chase, I know he's not your teammate, but Zach Watson has just been crazy.
You see what he just did? That ball I hit? That was crazy. All right, I'm gonna play infield in, but also kind of try to get this bag.
Dream scenario, Delano works the strikeout, and then the double play, give and go.
Oh, I love that. I love that. With Taj up next, definitely doable. In!
Reese Hampton giving chase, doesn't have room.
Oh, heads up, Blue. Watch your lips.
3 straight hits, and the Tailgaters have a 1-0 lead at the top of the 4th. Chase, they came in hitting 375 as a team.
That's pretty good, Drake.
They can swing the bats, dude.
They can swing it. And they're not really making any like stupid banana ball mistakes. So they're a tough team to beat right now. Here we go. Uh-oh. That's up, that's up. Tag in!
Skole retires his former teammate Taj Porter. Chase, walk me through. You're the trick play leader of the Party Animals. Can you please talk to me about the change in strategy on trick plays? With 2 outs, don't see a lot of guys grabbing them. Didn't have a ton of trick plays last weekend. Is there something to that?
Yeah, just like when we're having long innings, we need to really make sure we're getting that 3rd out. Keep the pace of the game flowing. Keeps everyone up, because the longer you're out here, the more they're scoring runs. It's not good for team morale. But yeah, if you ever see like a missed trick play or something, when we get to 2 outs, I think a lot of the teams are just switching to catching it now. It's clean baseball, clean banana ball. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Come on, Reese.
Delano collects out number 2 by way of Reese Hampton. Sunshine Looters is still over in his young banana ball career. And it's Jordan Hussein. Chase, Jordan went from being your teammate last year, and now Hussein is the everyday shortstop for the Tailgaters. How much have you taught him?
I mean, a lot. It's a testament to Jordan. A lot of it's on him, but I was happy to teach him this game of banana ball and the ways, and he was one of my favorite teammates I've ever had. So Tailgaters got a good one, and pretty sure he's their captain, leading those boys in the right direction. So, I mean, Jordan's one of those guys, you want him on your team because you know he's giving you 110% every day. He's playing hard. You want to play with a guy like that.
Ooh. Hussein into the stands. Fans have a great shot.
Oh.
Cannot catch it. Speaking of opposing shortstops, are you on the hunt to chase down Ryan Cox for the tour lead and trick plays?
Goal. I mean, at this point, I might have to be chasing down DR Meadows. That guy's going crazy in center field. But yeah, I mean, that's always the goal. Those guys are what we're trying to get to. So, I mean, you're always chasing the dog at the top, trying to make your way there.
3 balls on Hussein.
3-1, all right. Foul ball, 3-2, full count. Hey, throwing across. Favor, cross.
Delano can work himself out of the jam here in the 4th with runners on 1st and 2nd for the Tailgaters. Party Animals trailed the inning 1-0. A payoff.
I'm here.
Chase Acuff dives on the bag. Are you kidding me?
That was almost dangerous. I saw a cleat to the face right there. Holy cow. Oh my God.
Chase, what a play to end your mic'd up.
I saw a cleat to the face. That was frightening. Holy cow.
Cover the grenade, dive on the bag, get the out. Chase Acuff, thank you very much.
Thank you, Drake.
That's great. Acuff is just that guy, the trick play leader for the Party Animals this season. And it's time for a little Hey Baby.
If you don't know it, you'll catch on quick. Follow along. We start to the left. Again.
Are you kidding me? I mean, this is a sport that was founded a handful of years ago on a team called the Savannah Bananas. People across the country thought the team name was a joke. And now, the Party Animals, who were created in 2020 just to be the bad guys, built to lose, built to be the opponent. And there's no yellow in sight, but look how many people are here to party. It's always crazy to see third base dugout. I think Stevie P and Flippy have put on construction gear over there. What's going on? It's always crazy to talk to the locals who work in these ballparks, and they see minor league baseball, major league baseball, and they are shocked at the sea of people who show up for this. The party animals. And it's almost emotional. I applied for the Reno Aces play-by-play guy job 2 weeks before I got this one. Worked out okay, didn't it? Oh my gosh, go to the field, please. What's happening? They're on air mattresses, dominoing downward to send Jake Skole to the plate. With the foreign word for donkey theme song blasting. I don't think I can say that word. 2 syllables. Jake Skole, 3-run home run earlier in this game. That was to walk off the first inning. Since then, it's been all Tailgaters. And he's facing Brian Trepanier. Trippy, 6 foot, 215 pounds from Columbus, Georgia. The righty has entered the ball game. 1 inning pitch last weekend, allowed a run, hit a guy, tossed a ball for a sprint, collected a strikeout in 4 minutes and 12 seconds of work. Skole pumped into center. Castillo's underneath it. Castillo! Little Texas tornado! Trick play counted. And Skole back to the dugout empty. Beautiful. And Andy Cosgrove, the midseason favorite for Rookie of the Year, faces Trepanier with no one on and 1 down. Cosgrove the 4-hole today. Didn't like the call. Cos, did he go? Seth Markham says no. Something smells good. Hot dogs. Andy's underneath it. Castillo, chance for a trick play again. Castillo just went back to back. Uncorking the body, catching the ball behind him. He says, move over, Reese Alexiadis. You're not the only man that can pull off the twister around here. And Tanner Tinder Thomas is the last chance for the party animals here in the 4th. If he doesn't do something, the Texas Tailgaters will take a 2-1 lead. 3-0 can work a ball for a sprint, and Thomas will very likely park it first. Oh, it gets away from Hussein. Thomas into second. It's chaos. Thomas on his way to third. And if there's one thing the Texas Tailgaters can't do, it's the ball four sprint defense. The throw from the catcher Porter to Hussein goes awry, and on a ball four, the runner can go as far as he wants until the entire defense touches the banana ball. And they just could never get a hang of it. And Noah Fisher has the inning-tying run 90 feet away in Tanner Tinder Thomas. That's the first ball four sprint of the night the Tailgaters have given out. Fisher, deep, does Castillo have room? No! This inning is tied! Noah Fisher, come on! He is 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. I got a pack of Skittles sitting next to me. I just threw one out there at him. It was an orange one. I didn't need that one anyway. Oh, Swan, right field. Jason Swan has left the yard, and the Party Animals have walked off the fourth. They've won the inning. All hope seemed lost. It was a surefire Texas Tailgaters 1-0 lead. But Jason Swan goes yabo and turns this ball game upside down. Swanee, his 3rd home run of this campaign. It was a line out from Skole, a fly out from Cosgrove, then Tanner Thomas works the ball for a sprint, Fisher hits a double, and Jason Swan goes home run, and the Tailgaters quiet it. What do you say we do some little wet cheeks?
With a gaggle of water balloons. But Garrett, who do you have out on the third base dugout?
Over here on the third base dugout, I got a lot of dudes with some big bottoms that are going to get splashed by none other than Tailgaters Christian David.
Nice. Well, Garrett alluded to it. Here's how it's going to work. When I say turn around, y'all are going to turn around and face the field. And when I say assume the position, you are going to present your posteriors up to Ryan, who is going to belt you with water balloons, which is why we call this wet cheeks. Gentlemen, turn around. Assume the position. Fire! Nothing yet. We got one. We got one down. Two down.
Lower, Christian. A little lower.
Christian. No, just barely missed him. Still missed him.
Oh, yeah. That's one. That's one.
He's taunting him. He got him. 3 down. Oh, my God.
We got some work to do over here, Christian. Right.
4 down. You gave your consent when you came up on the dugout. 5 down. We just need one more.
Whoa, get to the field. We're playing baseball.
He's
Bananaball,
twerking.
that is. In the middle of the promo, we're going. Garrett Delano's pitching.
We just need one more.
Garrett Delano facing Castillo. Skied into the night. Andy Cosgrove is there. Well, blink and you'll miss it. In the middle of those water balloons being tossed, we decided to just keep doing banana ball. The 1-hole Castillo is gone. Nick Lopez, the 2-hole 0 for 2. Steps up with no one down here in the 5th. Garrett Delano is still out there. 5 innings of work in banana ball shows you're an absolute horse. Oh! Wow! If it's fair, it's gone. And it is an absolute tank. Nick Lopez. That bright blue mustache. Sends a home run deep into the night.
Nick Lopez, how powerful is that mustache?
It showed a little bit right there. I gave it everything I had right there.
My goodness, he might have hit that one back to Gator territory, Drake Toll.
It was a no-doubter from Lopez. And the Tailgaters have now scored in 4 consecutive innings, though they still trail it 2-1 in the points category. Oh, launch angle way up too. It's just pure power from Lopez. Look at that man's biceps. I would pay $6,000. I have the capital right now to feel comfortable at $6,000 just to have those biceps for the rest of my life. To look like that. I would keep the perm. Don't take the perm away from me. It's grown on me. Now Brett Carson, who will pitch the 8th and the 9th later on tonight, can help himself out prematurely. Carson. Right behind home plate. That's the second time this inning that's happened, and Andy Cosgrove can't come up with it. Brett Helton was in his way. Cosgrove takes a tumble down into the dugout. Finally, he reemerges. We play on. I have found it a very fun game, taking the pack of Skittles that I have, just launching them one by one individually into the stands. Namely the orange and the yellow ones. Carson. It's just a bad pack. It's mostly orange and yellow ones. Another 2-strike pitch. There it is. Strikeout number 1 of the night for Garrett Delano. Give me the crab. Oh. They don't play the crab song. So Delano gives a nod to his signature strikeout celly by spinning around haphazardly. Indiana Stanley, named after Indiana Jones. Stanley. Oh! Oh no! He just popped that ball through the sunroof of a white Nissan. Looks like an Alta, no, Maxima, Arkansas plates. Oh, hope that guy has good insurance. I know he doesn't. Count's gone even at 2-2. Stanley nearly sends one to me. We gotta get a camera on it at some point. The broadcast booth is in the stands. I am just amongst my friends here. This guy to my left offered me a Coors Light earlier. Jared Orton, I said no. But I really wanted to say yes. How kind was he to come up to my broadcast booth and just hand me a Coors Light, which again, I said no for legal purposes. Stanley. Man, Delano's gotten everybody to do that this half inning. Cosgrove has room, but he drops it, going for the basket catch. And he is dejected. He just sits down. Cosgrove beating himself up. He's hot, right? We can all agree he's a very attractive man. It's just sometimes it just stuns you. You see it stuns you a little bit. Another 2-strike pitch. That's in there. Got him looking. Garrett Delano, way to bounce back. But the Tailgaters put up a run in the top of the 5th. 1-0 in the inning, and it's time for the fans' first 5th. Brett Lopez, what you got?
Here in the fans' first 5th, I have Mist and Hale. Look, the hat and the jersey going on here. Mist and Hale, you're not from Texas. Where are you from?
From New Sacramento.
What's up with the Tailgaters vibe, though? The Texas Tailgaters, what appeals you to be pulling for them tonight?
Well, I think there's nothing like a party, like a tailgate party. From the cowboy hats to the different, when they played the fiddle to everything, it's just all a party. They rode in Tacomas. They're just all about having fun but playing hard.
The fiddle, you hear that? Drake told, she said it correctly. California, got a little Texas in your soul, a little grill in your gut, and now it's time for us to tell you to Gator up, Drake Toll.
I bet she's never even heard of Willie Nelson. She doesn't know the capital of Texas is Austin. She's never been to Coppell. She doesn't know that Scott Surratt has built a high school football dynasty at Carthage High School. She comes from California to bananaball. The Texas Tailgaters have a loaded slate in 2025. From here, We'll see those Cats at a Major League Baseball stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio, against the Savannah Bananas. And man, judging by what they've done so far, these 3 games we've seen them, they've got a leg up on those boys in yellow right now. They're just playing at a different level. As we take you back to the field, Brian Trepanier is on the mound. Trippy, as they call him, one of the many solid mustaches that this roster carries. Girl, drop it to the floor. Bryson Bloomer's up. Bryson Bloomer is going to stay up with a stand-up double. Unless he wants to stretch it, he does. Bloomer going 3. That throw to the cutoff is wide, and Bryson Bloomer, stand-up triple. Listen to this. Trepanier has allowed a ball 4 sprint consecutively, a ball 4 sprint, a double, a home run, and now a triple. And Dustin Baber brings a beer to the plate. He asks the crowd, should I do it? The crowd says yes. Baber, beer chug. 3 seconds and a cloud of foam. I don't know how he does it. Baber. 1 for 1 today, had a single earlier but was tagged out trying to stretch it into a double. The inning tying run at third base. Tailgaters have scored 1 run this 5th. Party Animals chasing that. Win the inning, get the point. It's all about points in bananaball. The Tailgaters have scored 1 singular run each of the last 4 innings. That's 2nd through 5th. And they've only won the point once. That was back in the 3rd. That's because the Party Animals have been so quick to answer, either tying innings or walking them off. Baber's head 3-2. It's a ball 4 sprint. Porter wanted the call. Tailgaters late to the show again on the ball 4 sprint defense. But Baber, his patience has tied the inning. 2nd ball 4 sprint that Trepanier has given up. And now your designated runner, Mark Smith, comes in. Mark, as they call him. Armando Becerra, bouncer to Hussein. Not a lot of time, but he still gets the trick play. Boy, I dipped down to the southern accent right there. Little Arkansas coming out of me. Jordan Hussein has that effect on people. That was a tough play, and Hussein still made a trick play out of it. Works like a bunt for Becerra. Smith to second, Hampton the dish. Reese is hit. Trippy's control has just not been there tonight. And Hampton calls for a hit by pitch celebration. And the in-stadium DJ says no. None of that tomfoolery tonight at Greater Nevada Ballpark. Stadium, field, one of the words. Figure it out yourself. Google's free. Chase Acuff. Oh, strike call. Interesting. He's down 0-2. Has to fight for it. Acuff 1 for 2 tonight. Had a single his first time up. That was against Joe Sperone back in the 1st inning. Oof. Trepanier accidentally headhunting. Off-speed high. Acuff takes out. Biff Bouse says his dog is confused as to why he's still awake. Acuff sticks the bat out. Not a bad poke into right. Carson underneath it makes the out. Smith will tag up from second. Now they're on the corners for the Party Animals with 2 outs. And this becomes a huge AB for Jake Skole, who homered earlier tonight. Skole has 11 home runs on the season. He leads the tour. Ooh. Hit well on the ground, foul by 3 feet. Skole, great patience at the plate. He's got a 455 OBP this year. He's worked 17 sprints in his 157 plate appearances. He takes outside. He's up 3-1. A ball 4 sprint would give the Party Animals a 3-1 lead in the points category. Skole does exactly that, and the Animals have walked off the 5th. What kind of tomfoolery do they have for us? I've got to be honest, I'm confused. I think the Party Animals just take advantage of any opportunity to thrust. Let's go down to Texas Hold'em.
In honor of all the money I may or may not have lost here this week, we're going to play a little game of Texas Hold'em, but it's going to look a little bit different. Right behind me, we have the lovely Krissa and Tennyson, and all the way out in center field, we have their gentlemen sporting some pretty nice hats, if I do say so myself. Those gentlemen are going to run in, hold up their girlfriends, and take them all the way to the finish line. The first team there is going to be our winners. Reno, are you ready? Gentlemen, in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, we got to stumble out of the gate. Reno, these weren't the most athletic looking gentlemen, and we've lost a hat. Oh goodness, that's the whole point of the promo. To second base, here we go. Time to hold them up. Oh, how are we doing this? Oh, look at that! The agility! Get those legs up! It's anybody's game! We're struggling! We lost some shoes! It's gonna be, who's it gonna be? We're struggling! Caleb and Krissa are making their way! There it is! Give it up for Caleb and Krissa!
Well, kids, if you have questions, just ask your parents in a few years. Peter Holt. Pistol Pete. You saw his stats there for just a second. Luckily, I have them written down. 6'5", 215 pounds, from Vero Beach, Florida. Nickname Pistol Pete. 9.69 ERA. 13 innings pitched. You see he's allowed 15 ball 4 sprints. Wants to cut down on that as he faces these here Tailgaters. Maximilian Danford. They call him Mac. Danford, 1 for 2, had a single earlier tonight. He gives Reese Hampton an opportunity in center field. Hampton. The Party Animals have just one trick play tonight. They have not made much of an effort to collect those this evening. Pete's got a quick pitch and a quick out. Oh, but this isn't a quick out here. Zach Watson. 1 for 2, reached on an error his first time at the plate. Was 5 for 9 last weekend in Albuquerque. There's a base hit. Oppo poke. Now 2 for 3 tonight. Man, that's a bad man. That's just a bad man. Watson hit .303 against the Party Animals last year. But he hit .714 in Nevada. That's where we are. He's doing it again. Travis Munoz. No, it's Taylor Justice who will enter the game now. Justice, healthy hack. Taylor Justice gives Reese Hampton another opportunity, his second of the half inning. Still no trick plays, but grabs the out. Justice, the former Savannah Banana, who will enter the game because Brett Carson, who's been playing right field, has to go warm up the pitch. The Quadfather, Taj Porter. Pete can get himself out of this half inning unscathed if he can sit down his former teammate Porter. Pete stares off first. And Taj is way underneath it. It's coming our direction, but hits the roof. See Joe Sperone, who wasn't able to take advantage of the run production that the Tailgaters gave him to complete success, but still vibes are high. Just showcases the spirit of this Texas Tailgaters team. Two strikes on Porter. Do it, Pete. Sit him down. The thumb goes down. Come on, Pete. Ooh. Foul ball into the Tailgaters dugout. Do it, Pete. Porter works the count back to even. With Watson off of first. Taj Porter is fighting. And we have an almost fan-caught foul ball. The reaction from the entire Party Animals roster was if it was completed, but Nathan Neuer, the home plate umpire, says no. But it doesn't matter! Peter Holden strikes out Taj Porter, and that's the first clean half inning for the Animals since the first. Well done, Peter. There's a replay. Taj Porter, a swing and a miss. We'll have to smell you later. Chase the off speed outside from Pete. And now we look at this. This thing that is Dustin Baber. Is he AI to that picture? He looks really AI. Doing a 24-hour Party Animals live stream on Instagram and TikTok. See how many beer chugs he does for those. Got a whole lot of Party Animals fans that are lighting up the interactive chat. Yes, sir, I read those. These bridges aren't too big. That's the beauty of a Party Animals live stream, especially on a night like tonight, where the Animals have the spotlight. This is a no contest. This is a standalone game. Leah Harrell says, let's go. Julia Meredith says, Pistol Pete.
The Party Animals and Tailgaters say,
Leanne says, it's just because his eyes are open. Kennedy says this is going to be a party, and Julia says, hydrate. Fret not. Even when I don't call them out, I read them all game, every game, because I love all of you. And plenty of Savannah Bananas fans out there also root for the Party Animals. I know how it goes, and I have friends that are Savannah Bananas, as Rodrigo Sanchez comes in. But tonight you've chosen to spend your evening, even though it's almost midnight on the East Coast, with us. Party Animals Live. No BTV. It's PAL. Sanchez will face Andy Cosgrove. Rodrigo was walked off. after collecting just one out in his appearance in Albuquerque. And with one swing of the bat, one big home run, Andy Cosgrove could end the 6th. This season, Cosgrove has 3 of them. Whoa, wanted one there, instead it's a sword. Cosgrove, a lot of patience, works the ball in. And a ball 4 sprint. Sanchez threw 2 ball 4 sprints and hit a man in his 3rd of an inning in Albuquerque. Control has been the question. And the Party Animals have now consecutive ball 4 sprints, and their patience at the plate is on full display. Tell you what though, Rodrigo is a complete and utter tailgater teammate. Vibes guy. You see him walking through the casino here in Reno, and you think, I want to be that guy's friend. And I can only hope that one day I'm blessed enough to have that moniker, friend, with you, Rodrigo. Thomas dips down to a knee, peppers the ball off the UniFirst sign behind us. 0-2. Sanchez can get his first strikeout of his banana ball career. Instead, it's a single. Laced through the right side for Thomas. So with runners at first and second, Noah Fisher can walk off the inning. And this place is loud. I know our guys that have been mic'd up have talked about it. You can barely hear yourself thinking here. From the music blasting to the kids screaming. Man, there's no single event in sports like a Party Animals game. There just isn't. You've been to Bananas games before. You've been to banana ball games before. As Noah Fisher works a ball 4 sprint, and you can't blink. You can't blink. That's it. It's over. The Party Animals, ball 4 sprint, single ball 4 sprint, bang. Inning over. 4-1 your new score.
Welcome back, AJ Kirsch.
The
Thank
Animals
you, Panda.
are just kind of like
Tanner
that.
Tinder
AJ
Thomas
Kirsch,
isn't the
what the
only
heck is a bachelor party?
Here on the Party Animals. Reno, please welcome Farty! Now, Farty, we are here to celebrate you tonight, so I'm going to ask you to have a seat in that chair. We've got 3 lovely ladies who want to treat you to a bachelor Farty. So first, Chris, the floor is yours. That escalated quickly. Amazing. Christy, I'll have you right over here, please. Dana, you're up. Farty doesn't know what hit him. His farts have no effect on them. Dana, amazing job right over here, please. Terry, you're up. Oh, the hat came off. Terry's getting low. Terry, right over here, please. Reno. Who blew Farty away? Was it Christy? Was it Dana? Or was it Terry? Terry, congratulations. Farty's in love.
Once again, kids, ask your parents when you're older. Sunshine Looters, take it away. Sunshine Looters was given that walk-up yesterday and bodied it. That boy knows Disney Channel, man. He'll face Nate Tellier. The flame-throwing righty Tellier will run you up to 95 miles an hour. Nate out of Attleboro, Massachusetts. Looters takes advantage of that hard throw and goes up-o. His first base hit in bananaball. A hoedown, throwdown single for Sunshine Looters. Now Hussein, what can the Tailgaters cook up here in the 7th? They need a shot in the arm, a boost of something. Some kind of anything. Maybe even just the word positivity. Hussein, Baber behind the back! We take that kind of stuff for granted, and Hussein snaps the bat over his knee. Shades of Barry Bonds. Did Bonds snap the bat across? Shades of Bo Jackson. I know he did. Devil play ball would be huge here. Jason Arndt at the plate. Out of the University of North Carolina, Wilmington. Also a future Grammy Award-winning recording artist. Arndt is phenomenal. And he can play some banana ball. 0-2, Arndt into right. 2 down now. Looters retreats to first base. Nate Tellier tossing well. And there again, you see Hussein, he broke the bat on the ground and then finished the job with his knee. And Nick Lopez comes up. Lopez homered his last time up. That was against Garrett Delano, one of the best pitchers this sport has. There's what the roof looks like. Pretty cool if you ask me. Oh, good one again. But we got a guy there. Hampton behind the back. Into the somersault. Reese Hampton. Yes! A 2-minute and 22-second inning for Nate Tellier. Oh, you can teach an old dog new tricks. Hampton, well done. And if there's one thing you can't do, it's stop believing.
Lights on your phones and get them waving to light up the night and sing along with us to Don't Stop Believing.
Extremely cool. $9,017 people. The berm is packed. Look at the berm. Do you understand how many people, they just wanted to see the party animals and the Texas Tailgaters. The Bananas established it. They deserve all the credit in the world.
We love you, Reno.
But to see where the
Keep it
party
going
animals
for
continue
party
to take this game and grow it.
down.
Something special is in the word banana ball. Cole Kitchen comes to the plate, or the pitcher's mound. And if you want to see this show live, there's a QR code to do it. Scan that sucker, and hopefully we'll see you real soon. That said, that interest list, it's going to put you on there and give you updates if anything changes. Right now, the Party Animals have sold out their entire tour this year. Cole Kitchen, show them to me. Kitchen is really good at banana ball. Was great in his debut last weekend. Now he faces Swan. Jason Swan, Jacksonville, Florida. Hit a home run the last time he stepped to the plate. Swan into right. Is there room? Yes. It's Indy Stanley who makes the out. Stanley has moved into right. Jason Arndt is in left. Zach Watson is in center because your former right fielder, Brett Carson, is warming up the pitch. And that right there snapped a streak of 4 straight Party Animals who reached in this game. Cole Kitchen, ho-ho! Oh, he's grilling! What is he doing? That grill's on! Grills the banana ball, flips the spatula, fires home. Oh, high heat! That ball is hot! You see the fans behind Kitchen? Oh, Bloomer! Bloomer! Is it deep enough? It's off the wall! I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I can't tell you what kind of magic he's found. But he's just unstoppable right now. After his walk-off grand slam in game 1 last weekend, he's 2 for 3 today, and it could not be happening to a better guy. Oh my goodness! Baber wants to steal first base! Dustin Baber's there without a throw! That's the first steal of first base of the Party Animals headline tour. And I think the Reno crowd is just really, really confused. Baber egged him on to get loud, and they're just like, what? How did you do what you just did? Welcome to Banana Ball, kids. 5 infielders for Armando Becerra, and he hits it right to Sunshine Looters. The shift was on. We allow that around here. And due to the shift, Becerra's out, and Reese Hampton comes up. He is 2 for 2 with a hit by pitch. A base hit here would make it 5-1. That would just be, gross for Texas Tailgaters fans. It's been a very inspired effort. The pitching staff just hasn't quite been there in this game, and the Party Animals are patient. Hampton takes it inside. 11 hits so far for the Party Animals. Reese Hampton could add another here and make it 5-1. Or just take a ball for a sprint. Not this time. Hitters count, Hampton is way ahead. Give it to me, Reeser. And that may have been ball 4. Reese dips down, fouls it off. The count is full. What do you have in your arm, Cole Kitchen? Pay off. Leadoff pitch. Hampton a swing and a miss. Uh-oh. Cole Kitchen swings the pendulum of momentum ever so slightly back in the Tailgaters' direction. And after the strikeout, I already told you he's a man incensed. It is Zach Watson, one of the best young stars in bananaball. He's with Brett Loftus.
Zach Watson, you're a Gold Glover, simply put. It all started last weekend, though, in the first ever weekend, first ever Texas Tailgaters Player of the Week. Walk us through Albuquerque before we get back here to tonight.
Man, I want to say Albuquerque was a movie. All the boys, all the energy that was coming out of them, man, was it phenomenal. They're still bringing the heat. Man, like Albuquerque was a movie. It was a movie. Like, actually.
Talking about a movie, that was a movie right there. Cole Kitchen on the mound gets out of that jam. You helped your pitchers out tonight a lot. Big time arm out there in left, big time range. You scale the wall. Tell me, just how are you that good defensively, Spider-Man?
I will say, when I was at LSU, I took 150 reps in the outfield a day to just to be out there and do what I could do. Because when I stepped foot out there, I couldn't catch a fly ball to save my life. At 150 reps a day, put me where I am today.
Waddy, what time is it?
Game time.
Time to go score some runs, too. Get her up, Drake.
Well, I was playing a game where I took a shot for every time the word movie was said during that interview. And the rest of this broadcast could get really unhinged. Watson is 3 for 3 officially today in the book. Brady Keiss will pitch for the Animals, the 6'2" lefty out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And he'll face Brett Carson. Carson's slated to pitch the 8th and the 9th for the Tailgaters. They may punt that, seeing as what the score is right now, 4-1. Maybe you hold Carson for tomorrow if the game's a little closer. Called strike 3! Brady Keiss! Backwards K! Cook-a-caw! Cook-a-caw! Flaps his wings right after it. Caw-caw-caw-caw. You get that reference? Come on. Keiss 2-2. Oof, I'm a B. A beautifully done dance. Just the pitch wasn't quite there. Okay. Please, Brady Keiss, talk to them. Please, Brady Keiss on a 1-2 against Indy Stanley. Alert them of who you are. 1-2 to Stanley. Big eyes, but Stanley won't bite. Another 2-strike delivery. Bloomer, trick play between the legs, count it. 2 down with nobody on. Bryson Bloomer 2 clean. And we go to Mac Danford, the 5-hole. Danford needs to do something. The Tailgaters really have to score. I mean, they're already going to have to score in the 9th to find a way to tie this game. But Danford can pull momentum in the Tailgaters' direction. Cole Kitchen was able to a bit. But now Brady Keiss has been nails. Keiss could pick up his 2nd strikeout of the inning. Do it. Not on this pitch. And that ball finds a new home. Keiss runs it in. Do it, Brady. 2-2 with 2 down, no one on here in the top of the 8th. Kais. Another foul ball. Straight back from Danford. Mack is 1 for 3 today. Has a single on his ledger. Kais! What a battle we have here. That is the 8th pitch of the AB. Two again. Oh, Kais had a pitch to waste. We will see the 10th toss of the AB right here. Look at that baby. That's a good baby. Payoff pitch from Kais. Ball 4 sprint. What a masterful job from Mac Danford. Every tailgater has the onus on themselves to prove they should be an everyday guy in this lineup. It's a brand new lineup. Plenty of guys to choose from. And Mac Danford has established that you can't go a game without playing him. At 7 RBI last weekend. Reached base twice and is 4 times up today. And it's Zach Watson. Watson is 3 for 3. Number 79 overall draft pick in 2019 to the Baltimore Orioles. Star at LSU. And now in bananaball, words can barely explain what he's doing. Watson is seeing beach balls right now. Both in the field and at the plate. He's ahead 2-1. Watson is working. You can see 16 minutes and 40 seconds remain on the timer. No new inning can begin if that thing runs out. Kais deals wild. Danford rounds second. On a ball 4 sprint, you go as far as you want until the entire defense touches the ball. Danford to third. Watson at first. He's yet to be retired today. His OPP, it is 3 games, is just unruly. It's 1,000 today. They're on the corners. If the Tailgaters win this inning, it'll be 4-1, make it 4-2 as they've added 1 going into the 9th. And Kais says, I'm done. Chase Acuff is moving from the shortstop position to pitch. The beauty of bananaball, Acuff is not even warmed up. Kais says, I don't have it, I don't feel it right now, I need relief. The shortstop is in to pitch. He'll toss low and out. This is incredible. He gets a sword from Taylor Justice. Wearing a bright Party Animals colored Lake Tahoe hat. Shortstop sidearm. 3-1. You see Kais is playing third base. Bloomer's playing short. Acuff's there. Chase Acuff could play hero of the 8th. What a battle between a guy who never warmed up and Taylor Justice, who's in his 2nd AB of this game. Justice to Bloomer, who's at short. Bloomer registers the trick play at shortstop. It works. Chase Acuff gets the out, and it's a clean 0 spot in the top of the 8th for the Party Animals defense. I need to see a replay. Bloomer moved to shortstop from third base so that the shortstop could come in and pitch and grab the trick play. And what a night this has been. As the crowd goes nuts, hey, look, it's me. Blake O'Hare right next to me in the middle of the crowd. That's right. How often does the broadcast booth get to be right here? Little one of these, little one of those, little one of a little bit of hey baby as well. Beautiful, scenic, wonderful, great Nevada stadium, ballpark, field. I'm gonna figure that one out. But listen to how loud this place is. 9,000 strong, not a single one of them have left. And look at this guy right here, the hat. Look at that girl right there. This is the guy that offered me the Coors Light earlier. You see him? He looks awesome, has a great beard, good haircut too. These people have had to just listen to me the entire game. They paid for bananaball, instead they're getting a real show. Do not go to 88.1 FM. You can't listen there. That's just me. In the middle of God and everyone. In beautiful Reno, Nevada. And there he is, Brett Carson. As advertised, 5'11", 190, the lefty from Asheville, Ohio. 2 innings pitched last weekend, 219 MPI, 4 strikeouts. Not to mention 2 strikeouts in showdowns and 2 showdown shutdowns. And he had not pitched in 3 years. He'll face Chase Acuff. Acuff's got him 3-0. Carson started this game in right field. Acuff ripped it to left. He gets past Jason Arndt. Chase Acuff's gonna luck himself into a trip double. A double for Chosen. Goes in the books as a single with the error added on. But nonetheless, a nice hit for Chase Acuff. And he's 2 for 4 today. Jake Skole, tour leader in home runs. Walked off the first with 1 tonight. Takes strike 1 from Carson. Skole has a big league bat. Doesn't want that one. Ooh, cuts, and no luck. Jake Skole working the count even. Runner in scoring position. Skole 1 swing of the bat to make it 5-1. Skole with a ball 4 sprint could make it 5-1. X, give it to him. Skole, no! Can I get a replay? Is there any way? Oh, I don't know. Called strike 3. Yeah, that maybe show. That might cross right there. Skole gives a nod, retreats to the dugout. Andy Cosgrove now. I'm at a rough angle. We'll give Nathan Neuer, the home plate umpire, we'll toss him a bone. Say, he probably got it right. Benefit of the doubt. Cosgrove takes out. Again, a ball 4 sprint. Acuff will have time to make it home. Cosgrove didn't like that call either. He vocalized it. Come on, Andy. 3-2. Carson, payoff. Cosgrove, launched into left. Will it stay fair? Yes. That's extra bases for Andy Cosgrove. He's walked off the 8th inning. It is all party animals in Reno. What do they have for us? That is majestic. I have chills. Are you kidding me? What a way to celebrate the 5-1 lead. But I've got bad news for you if you're an Animals fan. The game's not over yet. She who whoever she may be, has not sung. Sang? Question mark. It's the final inning. Every run scored here by the Texas Tailgaters will count as a point. And if the game is tied when the inning ends, we'll go into a showdown tiebreaker. But I've got bad news for Tailgaters fans. His name is Drew Gillespie. He is sinister. Enters the game with a 3.10 ERA. 7 saves, leads the tour. The final inning, and Drew Gillespie can do what he does best, and that's close the door. Jake Lialios and Trey Jones liven this place up. Listen to this place roar. This is as active a crowd as Bananaball maybe has ever seen. Taj Porter, 8, 9, and 10. That's who's due up to face Gillespie. Drew and Taj, teammates last season. Now Porter, an early star for the Texas Tailgaters. Gillespie 93 with the fastball. He'll change arm slots. He'll change eye level. And this time, Porter changes the script. Facing Gillespie with success at his second single of the game. And it's time for a golden bat.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Tailgaters are looking the golden batter rule. Sunshine Looters, give it up for tonight's golden batter, number 17, Nick Lopez.
Nick Lopez. Your golden batter in place for Sunshine Looters. In basketball, Steph Curry gets to hit the last shot. In football, Mahomes has the ball. In Bananaball, give your best hitter a chance with the game on the line. That's why Lopez stands in now. Lopez, 1 for 4 tonight, but had a massive home run. Lopez to center field. Hampton calls everyone off and collects the out. 1 down for Gillespie. Every run this inning counting as a point is huge for the Tailgaters, but they would need a grand slam just to tie it. And this sport has only ever seen 1 grand slam, off the bat of Bryson Bloomer last weekend. Jordan Hussein sounds like the radio. Hussein, high into the night, over at the Tailgaters dugout, and the Tailgaters got in the way. What do you call here? Cosgrove's trying to make the play and runs into the Texas Tailgaters player who didn't move out of the way fast enough at the dugout. This has got to be an out. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? Cosgrove couldn't make the play because a Tailgater was in the way. And we play on. Baber can end it here. Trick play. Acup, it's over. The Party Animals have won night 1 in Reno in blowout fashion. Let the boys boys dance! Whoa. What's happening here? There's been a Tailgaters challenge. Oh my goodness. This game may not be over. It is in the hands of yours truly. Show me the replay. Suspense in Reno. Baber. Out at second is clear. Out at first is what's in question. Give me an angle of the play at first base. 45 seconds left to decide it. This ball game is over. It's over. The Party Animals win night one in Reno. The challenge, albeit suspenseful, is unsuccessful. 5-1 is the final score. Seth Markham nailed the call, Biko. Let the boys dance. They're not going to move. Mannequin challenge until it gets to the point of the song they want. They still have not moved. This is incredible. The Tailgaters stall the team's dance with a challenge, and the Party Animals respond with this. Here they go! They're back to life! There it is! Party Animals move to 2-1 on their headline tour. Ryan Rodriguez fired up. Oh my gosh, they're hot. What's the line? Twisted steel and sex appeal. A team picture to commemorate the first night that bananaball graced the city limits of Reno. And a 5-1 win for the Party Animals. We'll have a showman of the night on the field. They're being mic'd up as we speak. It's Jake Skole, our showman of the evening. Jake, you hit a ball 516 feet tonight. A daddy hack. You are the showman of the evening after a 5-1 win.
Yeah, I mean, the boys swung it tonight. Tailgaters, tips off, hats off to them too. They swing it too. Kind of running into that most nights. These guys are putting a lot of hits on the board, both sides. So hopefully keep it going. I'm an offensive guy, and I know you are too, Drake. We like to see the daddy hacks. We like to see the homers.
Skole, the first two games against the Tailgaters were all-timers, both of them ending in showdowns. This is the first time that you guys have really gotten underneath them and blown them out. What was different this evening?
I think it was just obviously scoring when they scored, you know, scoring more runs than they do in most of the first few innings was big. Obviously getting a lead makes everybody comfortable, makes our relievers comfortable, which is huge. So yeah, I mean, you can't mess around early innings. Getting ahead early, it kind of buries teams in bananaball, which is good. Obviously there's the ninth inning, everybody can come back, but
hey, this guy can hit, man. Can we intentionally walk in? We did another rule, Jesse.
Hey, little do they know, Tailgaters head coach Joe Mikulik taught me how to hit. He taught me all these things.
Good job, brother. Good game, man.
Friendly fire, Joe Mikulik, former minor league coach of Jake Skole. Get him a hug.
Drake, did I lose you?
No, you got me, Jake. Let's end it right here.
All right.
The Tailgaters scored a run in each of the second through the fifth innings today. That's 4 in a row, yet they still lost 5-1. How does it feel to see the other team get bananaballed for once?
Yeah, I know. I mean, you score in 4 or 5 innings as the visitors, you know, you have a pretty good chance to win. That's what we've seen as the playing against the Bananas. But like I said, it's everybody, you know, any given night, these 4 teams can win. So it's just fun to be a part of it and watch everybody battle and compete out here. It's really cool. If you haven't seen it, come out and see us. We're competing.
Jake Skole, 4 RBI tonight. Go have yourself a post-game beer.
Thank you, guys. See you, Drake.
No doubt. We'll bring you into the broadcast booth. Oh, before we do that, let's give you a full game recap. Jake Skole, showman of the night. Walk-off 3-run home run in the first. Walk-off sprint in the 5th. Mattresses, he loves them. 11 runs for the Animals tonight. 14 hits, an explosion. And you see, it wasn't for lack of offense with the Texas Tailgaters. They had 10 hits themselves. They just lost this game because the second they got on base, the Party Animals were right there to clean it up. And even when they did score, the Animals were there to answer. It was once, we had it in a spot where it was Animals 1, Tailgaters 1. Animals 1 and Tailgaters 1. But, oh, let's see. Yeah, do it to me. Do it to me. Give it to me. I hear you. This is it? They're going to do it for the I love it. Hello. I'm so backlit. Are there lights in here? There's some, look. Is that lighting better for you? Incredible. Incredible that the Tailgaters had it 1-1 with a couple of guys on an opportunity. They actually scored a run and had 2 outs on the Party Animals. The Animals were able to rally, take a 2-1 lead themselves off of Jason Swan 3-run home run. And that's what really made this game crazy. It broke the spirit of the Tailgaters, who stayed energized, but ultimately could not rally back from that moment. Zach Watson, you don't make any sense to me in my brain. He goes 3 for 3 with a ball 4 sprint. Taj Porter goes 2 for 4. Jake Skole, we already said, was 1 for 3 with a ball 4 sprint, 4 RBI. Even Andy Cosgrove, Chase Acuff getting in on the action. 2 for 3 for Cosgrove. Acuff going 2 for 4. A couple of trick plays. Even got an out while pitching. The shortstop came in and got it done. You know what's crazy about this? You know what's good? You know what I like about this? Tomorrow night, we do it again. Right here in Reno, we are live at 10 p.m. Eastern on the Party Animals YouTube channel. And then on Saturday, we do it again as the Savannah Bananas take on the Firefighters in Anaheim at the home of the Los Angeles Angels. Bananaball is all over the country, all over your TV screens, all over the Party Animals YouTube channel. Can you zoom out just a little bit here? Can we zoom out just a hair for me? And the only reason I'm asking that is so you can get the full effect of just one of those and one of those. That's exactly what the Party Animals did tonight against the Texas Tailgaters. 5-1 your final score. The Animals, good guys, win it off of bats like Jake Skole and company, who were electric once again. We'll see you tomorrow night live at 6:30 local time. That's on the West Coast Pacific time. 10 Eastern is when the first pitch will be thrown, and you'll be right here. One phone's got us, one phone's got those pesky bananas, and all of it has Banana Ball. This has been, and it always will be, a production of Party Animals Live as always. Good night and party on!